before I get started, I just wanted to say, this is a temporary setup, not a permanent setup. There's some stuff going on to where I can't use my office right now because there's some stuff going on that I cannot tell you. But as soon as I can, I will. And I'm super excited for it. I really hope you guys are excited for it. And without further ado, let's start the video. Magic! Okay, so to start this off, we could give the deck a little shuffle. We can give the deck to the spectators to give the deck a shuffle. Does not matter. But in the end, all I'm going to do is just get the 4 queens out. Just like so. Alright. Now, here we have the 4 queens. So that means we have that means we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 queens. Alright? So that's the 4 queens. We'll set the 4 queens right over there. And now we can just give this deck a quick little mix up. Alright? Just to mix up. Nothing too fancy. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the deck to myself, and I'm going to pick out one prediction card, and this is going to be a prediction card. You cannot see. Yeah, let's go with this one. Okay. Now that we have our prediction card, we're going to have the spectator pick a card. So they pick, let's say this one. Does not matter what it is. In this case, it's the 8 of diamonds. So, they could sign it if they want, but I'm not going to sign it right now. So now all we have to do is just put this in the middle, just like so, and give the deck a couple cuts. You know, maybe we could do a couple more cuts just to ensure that this is mixed up. Okay, we have the 4 queens over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 queens. 4 queens. I'm going to let you see the 4 queens just to ensure that you know it's the 4 queens and only the 4 queens. And now the 4 queens are going to try to find your card. And we're going to give one set of those cards, one set of the queens, a head start. So let's see who gets a head start. So the first red queen, the Queen of Hearts. Put that right there. And the second red queen, the Queen of Diamonds. And that one goes, then the 2 red queens are sandwiching my prediction card. And now, like I said, I gave the 2 red queens a head start. But, you know, the 2 black queens, they're tricky. They don't like it when they are unmatched. So what they did is they tricked you. See, the 2 red queens are here. And the 2 black queens are sandwiching one card, my prediction card, the 8 of diamonds. Your card. Alright. That performance was kind of sloppy, but you get it. Okay. Let's move on to the tutorial. Alrighty, so before we get to the tutorial, there is another announcement I want to say. I want to do a Q&A on this channel, so leave your comments down below with a question, and I will answer it. Also, I'm accepting suggestions to what this channel should become, and what you want to see on this channel and stuff. Maybe I should do something other than card magic, or just magic in general. Leave any of those things in the comments below, and I'll be sure to get back on you with them. I'll be doing a video answering all your questions sometime in the future. Depends on how many I get and how many you get right away. So, and you can leave more than one question. That's fine. So, now all you people that do not want to know how this trick is done, you can leave. Alrighty. So, this is a pretty easy card trick, kinda slash intermediate. because there is a couple moves that are a little bit more difficult, but with some practice, you should be able to get them. So here is what the thing, I don't know what I'm saying. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to have the the 4 queens, the red and black queens, and it doesn't matter what order they're in, as long as they've got 2 black queens together, 2 red queens together. Doesn't matter which order they're in, alright? So, this means you can, there's nothing other than this, so you can have the deck be shuffled, be mixed, be not your deck, as long as there's the 4 queens, and it doesn't matter, as long as you get the 4 queens, and they end up in this position. So, they've got the 2 red, 2 black, they're in solid colors. And now, what you do is you're going to count off these cards. You're going to get a pinky break off the first card. Okay? So the first queen, you're going to get a pinky break just like that. I don't know if you can see that. And then you count the next one. And then the next one. And then the last one you put out jog just like this. And as you're saying this, you're not going to say the Queen of Hearts, Queen of Spades, Queen of Diamonds. You're not going to say that, okay? You're going to say, here we have the 1, 2, 3, and 4 queens. And it should be in that quick of a motion. It shouldn't take you that long to do this. This is pretty easy. So after you're in this position, you're going to lift up at your pinky break, flip all these over, and now what you have is an outjogged card with 3 cards on top of it. You're going to push down on this outjogged card, causing you to get a break. That's obviously exaggerated, but you get the point. Now you take that break. This is going to be 3 of the queens. You're going to play it as the 4 queens and set it to the side. Now what you do is you take these cards, you mix them up, just get that 4th and final queen in the middle of the deck. And then what you're doing as you get your prediction is you're looking for the Queen of Hearts. So let me spread these out so you can see. So you're going to be looking for, you're going to be looking for any queen there is. It's not doesn't matter which queen it is. You're going to look for the 1 queen in the deck, which is this one right here, the Queen of Diamonds. And you're going to do that in secret so nobody knows what's happening. And you're going to set it to the side as well, but separately from the other queens. Now what you do is you have the spectator pick any card they want. It does not matter. Let's say the 7 of Hearts. Now, they can sign this. They don't have to sign it, but it is better if they do sign it. And if you're worried about ruining your cards, you can have tape on you, put a piece of tape on it, have them sign the tape. After you're done with the trick, you can take the tape off. I was going to do that, but then I forgot to. So, it doesn't matter. And now what you're going to do is lose their card in the deck, but control it to the top. So basically, all that you're doing is controlling it to the top. What I did in the performance was something called a double undercut, except for I did not actually do a double undercut. I did just top cuts, but what I'm going to give you an example is the like a false slip cut, something like this. That was probably really horrible, but you get the point. You just gotta get their card so it looks like it was lost in the middle, but it was controlled to the top. I'm not going to teach any of these in the performance today because I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, I'll do controls in the future. And now what you're going to do is you've got their card, whether it's signed or not, on the top. And you've got these 3 queens over here, and you've got your prediction card, which is really the 4th queen. And you're going to play these as the 4 queens, like you already have been. And you're going to set them on the top. Now, you're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, count off 4 cards. And what this is you've got the 3 queens and the selection, the 7 of Hearts. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put your fingers in a place to strip these cards out. Basically, you're going to take the top and bottom card. Wait, no. You're going to take the top and fourth. You're going to take the bottom and second card, and the top and third card. if that makes any sense. So basically you're just stripping them out like this, and you're going to shake them around a little if you want. I don't care what you do. And then you put the 2 cards in your left hand and put them on the top. Are you with me so far? Hopefully you are. So now what you have is you've got the selection in the perfect position to do an Elms account, which is what you're going to do because you have to. So you're going to do an Elms account. You're basically going to do whatever pattern you want. Say, I just want you to ensure. I just want you to know that this is the only. What am I trying to say? I just want you to know that this is only the 4 queens and nothing else. So you just go 1, 2. Whoop, that was a bad Elms account. Sorry about that. I'll try to do that again. 1, 2, 3, and 4 cards. Boom, bam, shaboom. If you do not know how to do the Elms account, I'm not teaching you in this video. I've already made a video on it. And if that is too confusing for you, then go look up any other video on YouTube talking about the Elms account. I'm not doing it on this. I'm not going to teach you on this video because I feel like I don't need to. Okay? So after you've done the Elms account, you're in the perfect position to do a double lift showing a queen. Okay, showing the mismatching queen to this one down here. Okay, so then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna do that double lift. You can either spread out and get your double lift. You can either push over and do your double lift, or you can just lift up 2 cards and do your double lift that way. I don't care what you do. It just is up to you. Say you show and you say, well, the first black queen, the queen of spades, and you say you're going to put that on top of your prediction. Then you count off 1, and then you put your pinky there because you're going to hold a pinky break, and you count off 2. Okay, and you got a pinky break, and then you set this one on top, and now you say, and the second black queen, the queen of clubs, is going to go right below my secret prediction. And then you say whatever you want. I've sent those 2 to figure out what that card is. Doesn't matter. All that matters is you show, boom, the black cards are in my hands now. And this card, and this is probably one of the most difficult parts. It's really easy. It's just it matters on misdirection. So, here's what you do. You take the bottom of the 3, and you boom, show it's the first red queen, and you're going to push this over. So, you're going to push this over just like this, just to look like this was, and what this does, it makes this look like it was the top card the full time, and this was the bottom card the full time. Except for it was sandwiching this card the whole time. Okay? So, you do that. If that doesn't make sense, put them in your hands. It should make sense. And that's going to take also a little bit of practice. You show, boom, it's your card, whether it's signed or not. And that is the trick. And I hope you liked it. So, practice this. This is going to take some practice. But other than that, you should get it down in fairly quick. And also, something you should know is experiment with the pattern. Experiment with the handling too. You can make your own handling. Nobody said that you have to do exactly what any magician said, okay? If somebody says do a double lift and you say I don't want to do a double lift, don't do a double lift. Figure out what works for you, okay? That's just change up anything you want so it fits your lifestyle. I don't know you, I just know me. And I know what I like, and you know what you like. So, again, leave comments below telling me questions or suggestions that you have, and I'll be doing a video on those hopefully soon. And other than that, this has been Corey the Magician. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.